With just half of the total number of brackish water shrimp farms in the Corentyne completed under the government-funded improvement and expansion project, Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa is reporting that some of the beneficiaries are already reporting a doubling up of production as a result of the works done. Speaking from his Region Street office, the Agriculture Minister said that with the 270 million set aside for the continuation of the project this year, shrimp production on Guyana's Corentyne coast is set to break all production records.
We have 66 ponds have already been completed out of a total of 79, and those 79 ponds are in the first phase. I am hoping that within the next month we can complete the first phase of that project, and we have seen remarkable progress so far. Production have increased tremendously. In some of the ponds we have seen 100% increase in production. The objective when we started this project was to increase production from 250,000 kilograms to 500,000 kilograms. And that was the entire projects, the 79 in the first phase and the 83 in the second phase. But as it stands now, I am saying the 66 ponds is giving us 35,000 kilograms per month. And when you do an average of calculation and the increases so far, we'll be having 420,000 kilograms annually from these 66 ponds. So you could see we'll surpass the 500,000 kilograms that we have set ourselves far by far. And I think that this augurs well for the industry in Region 6. We have seen more people in the rural areas now have been engaged in terms of employment. We are seeing more money. The farmers are making now more money with these civil and capital works that we have done for the ponds, and this show tremendous potential that this industry have, and we'll replicate this not only in we'll do this in Region 6, but we'll replicate it across the country where we can do these production.
Minister Mustafa posited that the brackish water shrimp farming industry is a very lucrative one that has been long underdeveloped, a situation he said is now being rectified to ensure the production potential is fully realized, especially as it relates to producing enough for exports.
This is a very lucrative industry in terms of not only locally, but regionally and internationally. Regionally, in the regional market in the Caribbean, I think that there are room for a lot of these products to enter the Caribbean market. As a matter of fact, in the ministerial task force that was set up by the CARICOM heads of government, we are working now very aggressively from a Guyana perspective to remove barriers that are affecting our produce in entering the Caribbean market. I am hoping that this week, when the Barbados Prime Minister and our delegation is in Guyana, we will discuss a number of issues in the agriculture sector to move this sector forward in terms of exporting most of the produce that used to be exported to Barbados, to ensure that we have those produce once again being exported there. But regionally, as I said, there is a lot of potential. There are a lot of potential to export these brackish water shrimp in the Caribbean and also in North America, both in Canada and United States. The Guyanese diaspora, they are really need these products, the brackish water shrimp, because whenever they come to Guyana, they normally take a lot of these shrimp back to to North America. So I'm hoping that through the new GMC and through the Fisheries Department, we can have these shrimp processed and sent to these places. As a matter of fact, one farmer in Region 6 is looking to set up a processing plant, and also he will have ready market for these farmers to sell their produce to him, the shrimp to him. He wants to export it to regionally and internationally, and also you want to provide the market, sell right here in Guyana.
Apart from the physical component of excavating and resetting the shrimp ponds along the Corentyne coast, there is another component to the project that seeks to provide training for shrimp farmers. training that is intended to equip them with the knowledge necessary to maximize production and productivity on their individual farms.
Yes, and I've just finished a meeting with with Her Excellency the Ambassador from China too, asking her to build capacity, help us technically. She has willingly accepted that she will help us in terms of getting these training, and also train our officers to train these farmers, build capacity. As I said, that this year we are concentrating as a ministry to enhance our extension services across the country, and this here in the fishery sector, this will be one of the areas that we have to have our officers trained properly to also enhance training on the ground, so that the farmers can be prepared to ensure that they produce and produce well, they enhance their production by the training that they will be receiving, put it into practice. So as we are working, and we are also working in the long term to build a feed mill with a larva plant what do you call it, to where these shrimps, to produce these fingerlings, to produce these larvae, so that we can give to the farmers too. And what we are doing to look to enhance the culture there, to before time they used to wear these shrimp in salt water only. What we are doing now, we are doing on a regular basis to increase the mix the water with both salt and sweet, and make it in a way that it will be more adaptable to the shrimp production. That we are doing, and we are bringing fresh water now also in these areas, so that we can mix it with the seawater and get it in a way that will be more productive for the farmers.
Head of the East Berbice Aquaculture Farmers Association, Mr. Sudat Pasad, says the project has been life-changing for the beneficiaries so far, with many reporting improved harvest of shrimp from their ponds.
This project that was earmarked and implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture has improved the brackish water shrimp farming in East Berbice. Prior to the project, the sector was in a very poor shape. But after completion of these earthen works and the proper drainage system with the planting of the tubings, the system was improved, and production has also increased over the past 2-3 months after the completion of the project, especially in Firish and Kilka area. In terms of production, before the project, the follow-on period, that is the drying of the ponds, take a longer period, and the production is very low, actually half of the year. But with this project now, you can have production actually throughout the year with a faster drainage and the accumulation of a larger volume of water. You can have a greater level of production. Now, in terms of acreage, like in a daily catch, you can catch like about 20 pounds, which is one bucket. And with this new improvement now, you can actually triple the production per acreage.
With the rapid increase in production being experienced, at least two of the larger shrimp farmers have begun plans to establish processing facilities with a view to supplying both local and international markets.